Welcome to today's edition of the Rush 24/7 podcast.
Well, Huma Wiener is back in town. No, Huma Wiener. I mean, she's married. Name is Huma Abedin or Abedin, but Huma Wiener. They caught her in her car getting back into the country. She just got a whole lot of lessons from Hillary about throwing lamps and shoes. And so she prepared for her reunion with Wiener. Greetings, my friends. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Great to have you all with us today. Rush Limbaugh, the EIB Network, and the Limbaugh Institute for Advanced Conservative Studies. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a day in broadcast history that you will not forget. In a short while, you're about to join me in a secret that I've known for months. Been working on for months, almost a full year. We had to preserve this secret for a full year. You'll understand why when you find out what it is. And if you are the kind of person that marks your calendar, mark down June 15th, 2011 in the annals of EIB network history. You were there, and in fact, you're going to be a major part of it. And I'll give you all the details in due course as the program unfolds right before your very eyes and ears. There are some news things I want to get to here, ladies and gentlemen. First off, you remember the other day we started on the program with a story that emanated from the UK about Margaret Thatcher and Palin, and somebody in Thatcher's camp had said, "No, Thatcher's not going to meet with Palin. She's nuts." And I, El Rushbo, entertained this with a long discussion on this program. I know Margaret Thatcher, and I've spent a lot of time with her, and that's not who she is. Even if she felt that, she wouldn't say it, and she wouldn't allow any of her staff to say it. It was the UK Guardian, a big liberal. No, I'm not stringing them along. Snurdly, would you stop this? It's going to happen in this hour. It's a 3-hour program. We got lots of stuff here to do. Folks, it's not anything that you're guessing. There's no way you would guess this. It's not anything that's obvious. I mean, some of the guesses have been, Catherine is pregnant. No. That we've adopted a no. That I'm going to go into television. No. It's not a political announcement. It's not another puppy. We are getting another puppy in August, though. I can announce that, but it's not that. Yeah, we're going to get another sheepdog. We're either going to name it Camelot or Guinevere to go along with Abby and Wellesley. But that's not the announcement. Yeah, no, they're not going to need any sheep soon. The 3 dogs are quite enough. Anyway, on this Margaret Thatcher business, once again, I was right. Turns out that whole thing was essentially a hoax. The whole thing was made up. That nobody in Palin's in Margaret Thatcher's camp ever did say that Margaret Thatcher wouldn't meet with Palin because Palin's nuts. And the UK Guardian had a lot of fun with this Rush Limbaugh wrong on Margaret Thatcher and Sarah Palin. U.S. talk show host denounces Guardian for reporting why former Prime Minister will not be meeting darling of Tea Party movement. Rush Limbaugh, the U.S. conservative radio host, was angry on Wednesday after I blogged that Lady Thatcher would not receive Sarah Palin if the darling of the Tea Party movement visits London in July. Limbaugh opened his show with a lengthy denunciation of The Guardian after I quoted an ally of Thatcher on Tuesday describing Palin as nuts. And they quote me and what I said. They try to back up their story. Then yesterday there was this. And this ran in the Legal Insurrection blog. A week ago, The Guardian reported that Margaret Thatcher was refusing to meet with Sarah Palin, attributing a quote to an ally of Thatcher as follows. Lady Thatcher will not be seeing Sarah Palin. That'd be belittling for Margaret. Sarah Palin is nuts. Turns out the Guardian story was a hoax, as reported by Niall Gardner at the UK Telegraph, who wrote, I have spoken to Lady Thatcher's private orifice regarding the story. They confirm that the attack on Sarah Palin definitely did not come from her office and in no way reflects her views. As a former aide to Margaret Thatcher myself, Writes Mr. Gardner, I can attest that this kind of thinking is entirely alien to her and that such remarks would never be made by her office. Exactly what I told you. She has always warmly welcomed like-minded figures in the United States. She has, in the past, met with numerous U.S. presidential candidates and political dignitaries when they visited London, but at the age of 85, she's now able to receive very few visitors at all because she's suffering from dementia. It's a sad thing, but she really is. So I just wanted to square this. Once again, you're on the cutting edge if you listen regularly and religiously to this program.